Welcome to my channel, Enlightenment in the Darkness. Today I will be explaining what astral projection is and how to achieve an out-of-body experience safely with a step-by-step guide for astral projection. So here we go. What is astral projection? Call it what you like. Dream body, astral body, energy body, Buddhist light body, Taoist diamond body, Egyptian Ka, Tantric subtle body, Hindu body of bliss, and in Christianity, the experience of different heavens. To the Corinthians, the subtle body is a universal human experience and apparently part of our standard human design like our physical body is. It is this subtle body that projects astrally and is active during unconscious and lucid dreaming. Astral projection and dreaming often go hand in hand as out-of-body experiences, or OBEs. The subtle body, when cultivated, can survive the physical body as a matrix for consciousness, and astral projection and lucid dreaming are part of spiritual training paths for subtle body cultivation. Newbies confuse the subtle body with the soul or spirit, two additional aspects of multidimensional humans. Out-of-body experiences and astral projection, or OBE, can be intentional or involuntary, as with near-death events when people report finding themselves floating near the ceiling of their hospital rooms, perhaps observing medical staff attempting to revive them, trauma, illness, or water and food deprivation. As with Native American vision quests, can trigger OBEs. Lucid dream states are opportunities for intentional OBEs. OBEs may be spontaneous, and astral projection a conscious choice, though some would argue otherwise. How to astral travel. Essentially, the OBE begins with an experience of leaving the body and consciously observing it from a detached perspective. With practice and lucidity, awareness can be directed to locations or activities like flight. Yes, flight. If you've had flying dreams, literal flying, no 747 required, or being in the sky, you've had OBEs. Some say that we have regular OBEs during sleep, often hovering a few inches over our physical bodies. Neuroscientists are puzzled. While the experience is no longer dismissed out of hand by medical professionals, science holds the view that OBEs involve neurological or brain dysfunction. After his own experience, Dr. Raymond Moody, MD, became interested in near-death OBEs, and for decades interviewed hundreds of experiencers and collected data, defining common qualities of OBEs. Moody identified 9 common elements of a near-death OBE, some experiencing all, some only 2 or 3. The Tantrics mastered lucid OBE and dream states to overcome the fear of death by learning that we are not our bodies. They also discovered that the physical body can experience deep healing during OBEs. The mind can be tough on the body, and rather than losing time to practice meditation during sleep, yogis continued working through the night while the body rested. Some athletes learn lucid dreaming to practice and visualize their game. By working in a dream or out of body, not only do they visualize, they have a felt sense of their practice and can actually acquire the muscle memory for winning habits. Others benefit from the opportunity to explore past lives as well as accelerated personal development. It is our energy or subtle body that comes and goes from our physical form. Astral projection methods. There are dozens of methods to learn conscious OBE and astral projection. There are two approaches. One is to keep the mind awake while the body falls asleep. It's tricky. The mind wants to do what the body is doing. The goal is to take the body into deeper and deeper states of relaxation without drifting into unconsciousness. Yoga Nidra is one method. Once the body enters sleep state, practitioners simply roll out of their physical form. I have had lucid dreams of rolling out of my body as well as watching myself sleep. Can be a little frightening the first time you experience astral projection. I had a client that remembers floating a few inches away from her ceiling, startling her awake. Ancient yogis would tie two frogs together before sleep. Once tied, the frogs would continuously croak. A yogi would use the sound to anchor awareness as the body drifted into sleep and either leave the body or enter lucid dream states. If during a dream, the yogi could no longer hear the frogs, she knew lucidity had been lost and could wake again within the dream. How to have an out-of-body experience. Monroe Institute Steps. Bob Monroe, founder of the leading research organization in the field of human consciousness called the Monroe Institute, penned a body of work titled Journeys Out of the Body in 1971, in which he provides a detailed outline for how to astrally project oneself in 7 steps. Step 1. Relax, both physically and mentally. Step 2. Enter a hypnagogic state or half sleep. Step 3. Deepen the state by prioritizing mental sensation over physical sensation. Step 4. Pay attention to the presence of vibration in your environment, which becomes apparent in a state of deep attention. Step 5. Incur the vibration in your physical body and relax into its presence. The purpose of this is to gently jiggle the subtle body out of the physical body. Step 6. Focus your thoughts on leaving the limbs and the torso, and try to do so one at a time. Step 7, known as lifting out, focus on effortlessly drifting out of your physical body. The Astral Projection Rope Technique. From the work of Robert Bruce, founder of the Astral Dynamics movement, the rope technique is regarded one of the most accessible astral projection methods. Step 1. Relax the physical body by visualizing each muscle. Step 2. From your space of relaxation, enter a vibrational states. This should feel like an amplified version of a cell phone's vibration mode, pulsations coursing through the body. Step 3. Imagine a rope hanging above you. Step 4. Using the astral or subtle body, attempt to hold onto the rope with both hands. The physical body remains completely relaxed. Step 5. Begin to climb the rope, hand over hand, all the while visualizing reaching the ceiling above you. Step 6. Once you are aware of your full exit of the physical body, you are able to explore the astral plane. Lucid dreaming techniques. Again, there are numerous lucid dreaming techniques. Some are designed to train the sleeper to wake within the dream. Others offer methods of staying lucid while letting the body fall asleep. Lucid dreaming with habit and repetition. We attain lucidity the instant we recognize we're in a dream state. Some people train by asking themselves several times a day for days or weeks, "Is this a dream?" The question eventually gets stuck in the place. Songs and jingles get stuck and are hard to unstick. Things like Afternoon Delight by the Starlight Vocal Band. You know what we're talking about. The premise is that the question begins to habitually repeat by itself, and that eventually the mind will ask during a dream. When the dreamer answers, "Why yes, this is a dream," they achieve lucidity. The best opportunities for becoming lucid within a dream are during REM, rapid eye movement, sleep. This stage happens in the first 2 hours after we fall asleep and before we wake up. By waking and going back to sleep during the night, we increase REM sleep time. Some use the sleep-wake method by setting interval alarms during the night, getting up for a few minutes, and going back to sleep with an intention of keeping the mind awake. If awakened during a dream, immediately go back to sleep. If possible, re-enter the dream with lucidity. I hope you give some of these out-of-body techniques a try. Please comment below if you have had out-of-body experiences. Inquiring minds want to know. I thank you for joining me here today on my channel, Enlightenment in the Darkness. Please like and subscribe, and many blessings to the rest of your day.